finish every sentence for me before I got it out. Called it help and called it love. I never got the doubt out loud in front of people, 'cause you'd already decide what I meant to say, what I felt, what I had to hide. 3 years of biting down my own opinions at the table, watching you retell my stories better than I'm able to tell them myself, and everyone would laugh along with you, never knowing that the punchline used to just be true. Was mine, was who I was before I started shrinking every word down to a nod. Voiceless in a room I used to fill, voiceless under your applause. I lost the sound of my own thoughts somewhere along the way. Voiceless doesn't happen once, it happens every single day. You didn't take it in one fight, you took it inch by inch. Every joke you talked over, every idea that made me flinch. Instead of speak, I learned to disappear inside my own 2 hands. Voiceless isn't loud, it's quiet, it's the hardest thing to understand. The bass drops now like something finally breaking loose in me. A version of my voice I buried just to keep the peace, to keep us steady, keep you happy, keep the table calm and light. But calm was never worth the cost of losing my own sight of who I sound like when nobody else is talking first. I've started writing down the things I wish I'd said, the words I swallowed whole at dinner party, swallowed in the car. Voices taught me how far quiet lets a person go, how far I've come from speaking freely to just watching, just observing every conversation like a guest instead of someone deserving a seat to say a story of my own that I could tell. Voiceless isn't broken, it's a muscle, and I'm learning it as well as anyone. Relearn something that they used to know by heart. I said one thing last week without asking your permission first, one small part of a sentence that was purely mine, and nobody cut me off. The room got quiet for a second, then somebody laughed and it was soft. Not mocking, just surprised to hear me talking on my own. I felt my chest crack open like a window that's been sealed and finally blown wide, and air got in, and Voiceless started losing its whole grip on the way I used to introduce myself with an apology on my lip. I'm not fixed completely, still catch myself going quiet in a crowd. Still have to remind my hands to stop before they cover up out loud what I'm trying to say. But every day I'm practicing the sound of a voice that spent 3 years convinced it wasn't allowed around. To take up space, to interrupt, to disagree, to simply speak. Voiceless was never who I was, just a costume I wore for the weak version of myself that thought staying quiet kept the whole thing glued together. But the glue was never real, the silence never proved anything except how far a person learns to fold themselves in half, just to keep somebody else comfortable, just to keep the peace, to laugh track running underneath the story that was never even mine. I'm done editing my sentences before I even get to the line where I finally say the thing. I'm saying it now, rough edges and all. Voiceless is a chapter closing, not the whole entire book, not my whole story, just a hard part I'm walking out of. Slow but sure and true, I found my voice again, and this time I'm not handing it to you or anyone who wants to borrow it just to make themselves feel tall. I'm keeping this one close, I'm keeping this one through it all. Voiceless was the darkest room I ever had to sit inside. Turns out I had the key the whole time. Turns out I never lost my stride. I just forgot I had it tucked away under years of staying small. Tonight I'm speaking full sentences. Tonight I'm saying it all.